If the best kind of learning is the learning that happens with, the empowerment, the really focused engagement that happens in the best classrooms, how does this really make up for that?
Well, I don't think they're expected to do the most learning at home. I think the most learning comes with one-on-one or small group discussions where the teachers are interacting. But what you can do at home is the student can get their background material engaged because it's on a screen. So instead of them being bored by my first 15 minutes of stuff they already know in my classroom, they've done that stuff more engaged, maybe tactile on a pad, however that goes. They come prepared for the conversation, and then that conversation takes place, and it's a much more facilitated learning, which when you can verbalize what you know, then you know it.
I think you were telling me you teach chemistry, right?
Yes.
So give me an example of how this worked for you.
Well, what I did for, and I used Sophia to do it just because it was the platform that worked for me, was I had them I did screencasts of my PowerPoints. So it was my voice, my PowerPoints, my materials, teaching them. And then when we came back in class, what we did was have more of a discussion. And what I did, I asked for summaries of what they saw in there. And they also were told that they had to do a simulation, and FET is something out of Colorado where they do some lab experiments, but by hand, but on the computer. And so they did that already too. So in the next class period, I was not only able to get through information, but we also were able to do some experimentation, which had I not done any of those things, I would have started from scratch. It could have taken 4 or 5 days in the classroom.